Hey everyone, NicMakesPlays here. Today I'm going to go over my Leblanc Harrowing deck. This is the deck that I made as a joke a while back, but I thought when the new season started, I'll try it. It could be funny. I ended up gaining 250 LP immediately and going like a 9-win streak or something, so I decided to share with you guys, so let's jump right into it. What this deck does is it goes on crazy aggressive pressure by playing all kinds of early game units. You got a bunch of 1-drops, Crimson Disciple, Legion Grenadier, deals damage when it dies, deals damage when it survives damage. This can do some burn. You have some overwhelm units like Basilisk Rider, Iron Ballista. The block of Unanswered on 3 chips for 5 damage. If they block her, they lose a blocker for next turn, you're doing even more damage. Darius, obviously, when he levels up, he gets the 10 attack here with Overwhelm. And I runs 3 the Harrowing, hence the name the Leblarrowing or the Darrowing or Blood-Darrowing, whatever you want to call it. But basically, you just go full on aggro. They clear your stuff, you play Harrowing, get it all back, and you swing with 6 huge units per game. So this deck is like I hit rank 1 with previously in a different season before LeBlanc came out. Usually you run Draven Darius, but I want to make a deck with LeBlanc because I felt that LeBlanc, very similar to Draven, they both have good perks in this deck, but the thing about LeBlanc is that she's more damage on 3 if they don't answer her, and also more damage off the Harrowing. So what you can do is you can play Harrowing, you put her at the very end of the Harrowing, so when you attack with everything, she sees the 15 damage beforehand, and then she gets 6 damage in because she levels up. So she kind of just pushes a little bit more damage than Draven. So I like her a lot. Alright, let's get started. So I run 3 Legion Rearguard, newly buffed, 3-2. Just pretty straightforward 1-drop. You play it on 1. If they don't answer, they take 3. If they do answer it, you just trade. Pretty decent targets are born off Harrowing, because some Harrowings aren't like crazy. Not every Harrowing is like Darius, LeBlanc, Basilisk Rider. So if you end up getting like a 1-drop, like Legion Rearguard, it's 3 damage for a 1-drop. That's pretty good. So I like him a lot. 3 Legion Savitar, 2-1 when attacks is 1 damage. That's chip damage off Harrowing, extra free damage from the burn reach, from the 1 damage skill. Very good. 3 Precious Pet. I usually play this one a lot of times on turn 1. Let's say I know they're playing a deck that has like Hapless, Mercocrat, or Omen Hawk or something. You know, it commonly has a blocker on turn 1. You play Precious Pet, then they can't block as the Fearsome. If you're playing a deck that you know they usually don't play blockers on turn 1, say a deck like Ezreal, they usually don't have Thermogenic Beam on turn 1, you can play Legion Rearguard. And this way, you know that, okay, they have no blockers on turn 1, and the Thermogenic Beam can't kill us because it has 2 health, and Thermo Beam on 1 only does 1 damage. So usually that's how you pick between which 1-drops you play. You can also open triple 1-drop. It's one of the reasons I really like having the many 1-drops to 9, because opening triple 1-drop going second is so strong. Like 1-drop on 1, then turn 2, 1-drop, 1-drop, you're pushing for huge damage. So very good. Crimson Disciple, a card that, at the time when I hit rank 1 with it, this deck, it dealt 2 when it survived damage, now it deals 1. Still good, though. I still feel like 2-3 stat line's very good. I was struggling to figure out which 2-drop I liked. I thought Trifarian Hopeful was cute. Where's that little bugger? This guy. When I'm summoned, grant me +2/+0 if you have another Noxus ally. He's cute because he becomes a 5-2, but it just felt like the extra health was more important, and it still does the 1 damage off of the Demolition combo. So this is still a 3 damage combo, so I like it a lot. So Crimson Disciple is the card I'm running 3 of right here. 3 Paired Demolitionist, pretty straightforward. Deal 1 to an ally, do 2 to the Nexus. So usually I don't keep this. I don't really consider it a 2-drop because I don't usually play it on turn 2. It's more of a reach for later in the game. But something cool about Legion Rearguard is you can go Legion Rearguard on 1 and play this on 2 without killing your 1-drop. As you see here, if I play like Savitar or Pet and you use the ability on it, it would just kill them. But Legion Rearguard lives that, so that's nice. So in certain hands, if you mulligan and then you end up drawing this since you're only 2-drop, you can go Rearguard to this, which is nice. 3 Legion Grenadier, so 3-2, deals 1 damage. When you're born of Harrowing, deals damage again, so gives you some good reach. 1 Chance Fusion, this is the 40th card. There's a lot of cards that could be the 40th card in this deck. I think this is the best one. It is nice because if you use it on Crimson Disciple, it deals 1 damage, but there's just an easy way to, well, 1, if you attack with a bunch of stuff, and if they block the lifesteal unit on one of your 1-health creatures, you can kill it to dodge the lifesteal. Again, chip damage with this, the 1 from Transfusion. You can buff your units to live through Mystic Shots. Just a versatile spell. I like it as the 40th card. And then when I hit rank 1 with it, I ran 2, I think. So I already knew it was decent in this deck, and I ended up keeping it again over things like Atrocity and Decisive Maneuver. So it's a good one of the 40th card. All right, 3 Iron Ballista, very good. Overwhelm units are great from the Harrowing. They make your Harrowing really, I guess, packed, meaty, beefy, whatever you want to call it. So 3 mana, 4/3 with Overwhelm, get some chip damage. Then you use Harrowing, you get a pretty strong unit reborn, so that's nice. So 3 LeBlanc. LeBlanc's really good in this deck. All she's used for is the level 1 form base. Well, you use level 2, but you don't do like the mirror images and stuff. But what she does do is you put on turn 3. They don't answer. They take 5. Holy shit, that's 1/4 their health gone. If they, you know, block her, she has quick attack, so then they'll lose a unit, and then you can be even wider than them and push even more damage next turn. When you do Harrowing, again, you put her at the very end, so she sees 15 damage before her attack comes in. She gets buffed, deals 6 damage off the Harrowing, very strong. And a cute little thing is that she has reach. Usually you don't get reputation in this deck that easily, but it's not the point of LeBlanc. The point of LeBlanc is to get the early game chip damage or the good damage off Harrowing. But it's nice to give you reach, 2 damage reach for Champ Spell if you have 2, so that's good. Alright. 3 Noxian Fervor, dodge lifesteal, deals damage to Nexus. Its reach can deal with threats like lifesteal units or whatever you want to remove you. Let's say the Lucian's like 3 out of 4. You know, you can usually you want to go for Nexus damage, but you can kill it if it's like that game deciding or something that important. Very good card. 3 Basilisk Rider, Allegiance, giving +1/+1 Overwhelm. You have 37 Noxus cards, so you pretty much always get the Allegiance, and it's really good off the Harrowing. You can get multiple of these off the Harrowing to push for huge damage. After they already damage from the regular just summon you already had before they died. Very good. 3 Decimate, gives you reach. You have 4 in the Nexus, pretty straightforward. 3 Darius, probably the best card, or I guess it is the best card to get off the Harrowing. 6 mana, 6/5 Overwhelm. I see Nexus has 10 or less health. It's very easy to do in this deck. Then he's 10/6. You can reborn multiple of them. I guess we'll go into that in a second when I go over the Harrowing. Next is the Harrowing, kind of the star of the show, the whole point of the deck. The Leblarrowing, the Darrowing, the Darrowing, whatever you want to call it. So revive the 6 strongest allies that died this game and grant them Ephemeral. So you just basically go all out offense. They have to like kill your guys, so they're gonna die. They kill your guys. You play Harrowing. They all come back. You reborn them. You attack. You win. Something cool about this card is that if you've already played one, so let's say I had Darius, right, and that died, and I played a Harrowing, and then the Darius that came back died. The next time I get 2 Dariuses, because the new ones that die, it's not the exact same copy. It's a new copy that gets reborn. So next time I play the second Harrowing, you'll have 2 Darius, which is a lot of damage. Like you'll have like 2 Darius. If you ever get the point where you play 2 Harrowings, which happens sometimes, you get like double Darius, like double Basilisk Rider, double LeBlanc or something, and it just pushes for like 1,000,000 damage. So I guess real quick, what cards go in this deck? There's not really many. I mean, Draven could be replaced for LeBlanc, but I like LeBlanc. Train Hopeful was cute. Like House Spider and Crowd Favorite's cute, but House Spider kind of messed up your Harrowing. So this deck's pretty straightforward, honestly. It's not really much I would change. I guess the only real consideration is Atrocity over Transfusion. It's like the extra one of that 39 cards. They're all 3s, and then the 1 of Transfusion. I like Transfusion better though. It's pretty versatile. That's about it. Alright, let's get into some games. Alright, we're going some Nasus Thresh. This is one of the better decks right now. Really popular deck in ranked. We're going second. We're going to keep the triple 1-drop here. Turn 1 we have a 1-drop, and then turn 2 we have 2 1-drops. Very good. Darius is a pretty good target. Off Harrowing, or if we don't have Harrowing, it's fine. So 1, 2, 3 is our plan so far. I'm going to play Rearguard first. Just because I don't want to know we have Saboteur. It doesn't really matter which one you play first in this matchup, considering we're playing all 3. But maybe he'll be inclined to play a blocker instead of a Vile Feast here, if he doesn't know we have 2, because Vile Feast would kill 1 and block the other. Huge value. Vile Feast is good against us either way, but maybe he'll decide against something different without knowing we have a second Saboteur, where Vile Feast would just be insane. So yeah, if we don't have the Harrowing, we're in a really good spot. Okay. So nothing you can do with the 1 spell mana. Pretty good. Heal, block, whatever. This is a good card to have because you can block 1 and then it can suck up damage with this. They won't trade, but they'll still save him health. Or he'll keep it for like Caretaker. Caretaker would be really good with the prey. Just a free thing to kill that, kill both of our units. Be scary. So now we know he can't play Caretaker because he doesn't have anything to tribute. We're pretty safe to the block. Stuck's doesn't have Mystic Shot or anything like that. Another Darius. Ooh. He might have Ravenous Butcher here, which would be really annoying. I'm kind of expecting it. It could be Rite of Calling, Glimpse Beyond maybe. Now it's a Vile Feast. Okay. Interesting. Does this mean he has Withing Wail or a second Vile? I mean, there's no reason to block this, because if we do, we're just losing damage. We have a pretty good Harrowing so far. We're buying a ton of units, so here we'll just open attack, not give him a chance to play like Caretaker, defensively be Druid or Butcher, or any blockers really. Push for 9 damage. And we get a maybe a level up? No. Almost. So a really good thing here. We can do the damage on this, it stays alive because it has the 2 health. That buff coming in clutch. Previously it was a 3-1, now it's a 3-2. Our Darius is going to be level when we play it. That's good. Fresh. Okay. No reason to really pass here. I mean, we could pass just so he doesn't get a kill, but it's not that different. I wasn't watching if he just drew that or if he was saving it for when he had Thresh. Pretty good so far. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna hope that he hooks the LeBlanc, because that way I could level it up. This is pretty good to eliminate his blockers. The wider we are, the better. Yeah, I guess we'll just put it on the unit so we can get the 3 damage through our attacking. Maybe he'll glimpse here or something, I don't know. He probably should Vile Feast before his levels up if he has another Vile Feast. Okay, glimpse. So they actually don't have to level up anymore. That was probably the main reason why we should have went for Nexus. Oh, we still deal with 3 to itself. Control. Alright, as I planned, obviously, we get the level up, putting us out of range of Withering Wail and Vile Feast. Also making it so this can't block it without dying to quick attack. It's very good. I hope we draw Harrowing so I can just... Okay, if we drew Harrowing here, we would have had 4 units, but we'll play Darius. It's like Darius or Harrowing, either way. We'll probably surrender here. Alright. Pretty good spot here. This has already seen 2 damage, so this will give her a mirror image. We'll put her last. We should have put this one first, so it didn't level up and save him 1 health. But that's okay. Yeah, this one should have been first, because that way he would have been 5 out of 6 and took 1 more overwhelm damage. Withering Wail. That's really good. That's really good. I guess it didn't matter. Alright, if he has another Thresh or a Gnosis, we could be in some trouble here. He's out of range of the Decimate now. We can use Mirror Image on Darius to put another one. If it calls for that. Thresh. Alright, I guess I'll just play a unit. Well, we could just Mirror Image here defensively, because then if he attacks, then we can just block the Gnosis with this. I have no idea what his Gnosis is at, but this is a ton of damage. Okay. Okay, both fine for us. Let's see what his Gnosis is at. So you know what we're working with here. Alright. We'll get Darius to block here. We have another Darius. And a mirror image. I kind of want to go wide, but I want to draw Harrowing. I'll play this just so... I just want to draw Harrowing to show you guys what happens. Okay. Alright, we're playing against Elise Jinx. I actually played this deck a while back. Sometimes they're on Prankster, sometimes they don't. It's just a burn deck. Some people run it with Doom Beast and Ontadusk, but we'll see what we can do here. This card's insanely strong, and I'm really inclined to keep it, but I'm not going to. As much as this curve's great, I think it's important to have the 1-drop. But being able to attack with this on turn 3 is really strong. Alright, so we have 1, 2, 3. If we draw the Harrowing, oh my god. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. If we draw the Harrowing, we basically win, I think, at least. Let's see if he plays Jury Rig, some do, some don't. I haven't seen this deck in a long time, but it was a deck people played in Masters a while back. Maybe he's trying to revive it. Alright, so we just attack here. Obviously our only 1-drop, and it can't block, so we might as well attack with it. I'm hoping it's a miss shot for LeBlanc. That would be tragic, but when we Harrowing it back, it'll push for huge damage anyway. Alright. Grenadier just playing on 2-drop, keeping it simple. If we drew another 1-drop return, we would have played double 1-drop instead to, you know, be wider. Have more attackers on next turn. Okay, that's fine. That can block LeBlanc, but it's gonna block anything. Like, if it blocks this, then he gets a kill. So now he has to choose between killing this or taking 5. Pretty good so far. Again, we just need to draw Harrowing and we basically win the game. Okay, let's see if he has like Get Excited or Miss a Shot, or he just takes 5. This is what I'm saying. Yeah, if they don't answer this, dude, it's so much damage. Taking 5 with that is pretty insane. And it's still there. Ooh, interesting. Oh, is this Spiders? With Jinx to refuel? Okay, we drew the Harrowing. Very good. We definitely want to play this on turn 7. This is kind of scary now. I guess we need to play this here. We don't want to block with LeBlanc. We don't take too much damage. He's playing an aggressive deck. We have to have this trade go through, and we'll just take the 4. I mean, he's catching up in damage, but it's our attack next. Now we're able to play the 1-drop. Very good. If we draw another 1-drop, that would be insane, because then we could play this and a 1-drop next turn. We have this combo, but we're definitely going to play Basilisk Rider here. So she's already seen 13 out of 15 damage. She's going to level, which is amazing, as long as it doesn't kill her. Even if he kills her, it's not really a big deal. Oh my god.